So this is my reflection from the learning experience. So, you know, as a parent and also a teacher of the school that I work for, this has been a very amazing experience because I had the opportunity to observe my boss. Uh, First of all, wearing too many hats in the school as a principal, as as a teacher, as a manager, and it's amazing the amount of work that she provides in the school for the safety of my child and many children, and also the inclusion as well. As I mentioned in many of my papers, my daughter is autistic, and this is the first preschool that I have seen that has allowed uh, an increased amount of RBTs and team of care for neurodivergent children. So the experience has been amazing because I always see, the front stage of what's happening in the school, but I never get to see the other part, which is enrollment, uh, DCF guidelines, number of children in the program, number of children that are placed in the program with the need of an RBT. Uh, what else? Special events, the logistics behind it. What do they have to do before preparing all of these events? So that was a very interesting learning approach that I had. The program evaluation and the purpose and the time. Well, I decided to do my program evaluation through the formative. Uh, I have it here in my notes. uh, is the process evaluation. I'm sorry. Uh, this will be used to determine the activities of the program, the quality of who we are reaching in the program, and that we're being evaluated. And basically, I come up with some questions before having this evaluation because I gotta make sure I read these again at the end of my evaluation so I can see if I really uh, obtain the goal that I wanted to pursue, which is uh, evaluating this program. But I have learned so much uh, about my school. I have learned not only as a teacher but also as a stakeholder because I'm a parent of a child in the school. So, identify and describe something you notice that puzzles you, frustrates you, or excites you, or surprise you. This is your critical incident. I think that what puzzled me out the most is the fact that the one that knows the most about the program is the director and not the assistant director or the teachers or the BPK. I can tell she's the one that wears many hats in the school. She's the one behind the scenes. And this person, not only I have an amazing, uh, an enormous admiration for because she is battling cancer. And she is always at the school. She's always working, even though sometimes she has to take out some days. She's always there, working and performing and doing her best. So the part that puzzled me also was the fact that the connections, like I mentioned to you in our labs conversations, that the level of connection with every stakeholder is different, and I think it's because it's based in trust and also the rapport that you have with the stakeholders. With the director was very, very casual, very relaxed. I had the opportunity to meet with one of the board of directors, even though I have to not use it at the end because I was asked not to use her comments. it was a different approach. It was a different experience asking her the questions, the boundary questions. Uh, and what it frustrated me the most is getting answers, especially straight answers. Like they were all over the place, not from the director, from the assistant director and the staff. Name what it was that produced the feeling you noticed and why you felt this way. Name what it was that produced feeling. Well, again, I think it's the fact that director is the only one that knows more about the program and more than the board of directors and anybody else. The feeling of like, wow, this person really, I mean, the success of the program really depends on one person. That to me, that was absolutely crazy. Finally, name what you have taken away from this critical incident that you will carry with you. Well, a program shouldn't be depending on one person. I think everybody needs to be aware of, I mean, and I say everyone, but it should be the assistant director, the school staff, the teachers, well, the teachers somehow, but being aware of the amount of work that is behind the scenes, uh, the amount of learning that I guess my boss have to go through in order to get to where she is right now, and also being able to learn more about the program and see through the SWOT analysis, which we both did together, what are our strengths, our weaknesses, our opportunities. And that was a really amazing part to analyze because we sat down and looked at the opportunities that we have in order to grow. And as she said, transform those threats and weaknesses in opportunities to grow. So, critical incidents, I mean, these are going to happen in any evaluation program. What we have to do is being able to uh, understand that everybody's human and there is a mark of error, and we have to be able to work through those critical incidents, that not everybody works in the same schedule as we do. And that was really tough for me to set up schedules for meetings because my boss is going through uh, a process of, with cancer and all of that, and, her treatments and why not. So it was kind of different, kind of difficult. But I learned a lot, and I appreciate the time and the time and the effort that these people put in order for me to learn more about the program.